What's up, guys? Iceman here. Wake up to the Diablo Research Institution. I am your host, Professor Icestack. Appreciate you guys for coming by. Blessings to my channel members and patrons. Links in the description below. May your contributions be brought back to you sevenfold. And may the Creator bless you and keep you. So, what I have in this video is another trap zone, alright? But don't get too excited just yet, because it gets good. This trap zone is unlike my last one in that I decided to put on Natalya's full set so that they can be casting lightning traps or fire traps. This is going to be a Wake of Fire assassin. Because I'm quite curious to see how well this performs with some GG gear, like this claw, for example, the Cunning Greater Talons of Quickness, with 3 to traps, 40% increased attack speed, and some other shit, plus 3 to Wake of Fire. So what is my Wake of Fire damage? Wake of Fire damage, right now, level 38, is 1,566. Alright. Facets do work with traps, correct? Can you let me know in the comments below? I'm pretty sure it's been a recent addition in Diablo 2 Resurrected where piercing enemy fire and lightning res now is applicable with assassin traps. So I'm quite sure that's the case. I just wish I didn't put the damn jewel in here and then we could actually test it out. I don't know if there's another way around it. Do I have? Yeah, I don't have. I don't have a thing. So, do I have a fire pet somewhere? No, I don't have a fire pet somewhere. I put it in this shit if I did. Just to test out, but I guess we still wouldn't really know if the pierce works. It'd show up on the character sheet, of course. But we would know if the increased damage works, which it might have always worked. I'm not entirely sure of that. So right now, this character has negative 35% enemy fire res. And the Mercenary is not using Infinity. The Mercenary is using Insight. So I'm going to have a lot of mana, along with Treachery and Vamp Gaze. And I don't have Teleport, except for on Switch. I have Nagus Puzzler with 69 Teleport charges. Alright, so let's see how well this fares in the Cold Plains. Gotta get used to the controls now that I have Wake of Fire on right click. Couple hits. A couple hits to kill Fatso. Not bad. What about these guys? Oh my god! Wow! Yeah, obliteration. Absolute obliteration. But yeah, we don't worry. Don't worry. I will test this out thoroughly. Okay, so it can kill the little difficulties and shit, as expected. Now let's see how well it fares in the Frigid Highlands. NAT set in some modded versions of Diablo, like Path of Diablo, for example, NAT set is just freaking godly. Oh my! Gee whiz! Look at it go! Oh, those guys aren't any fire now. Oh, that's amazing. Oh wow, pretty good cast rate actually. Somehow. Why do they have a good cast rate? Does this? Okay, 30 FCR on the staff. Wow, that's actually a good breakpoint. I'll have to keep that in mind for my future builds. Alright, so far, okay, so the Mercenary's dead. So that's fine. So far, this is pretty damn impressive. So again, I have Natalya's Shadow. Natalya's Odium is the set that I have. So it's a 4-part set with an armor, body armor, helm, boots, and one more thing. Body armor, helm, boots. Oh, the weapon, Natalya's Mark, which unfortunately I'm not really utilizing it. Of course, I wouldn't mind trying that one assassin that's really popular that I really need to try out for the Research Institution. What's it called again? Where you use Phoenix Strike and all that shit. I can't remember what it's called. The Martial Arts Assassin. Alright? So stay tuned for one of those in the Research Institution, and I would love to try it out with the Natalya set. But the mark, of course, is kind of useless with this build, outside of the fact that it's essential to have the full set bonuses, and I just wanted to have that right now. So the full set bonuses, plus 3 to assassin skill levels, 14 mana and life stolen per hit, which is useless in this build, plus 350 defense, all res plus 50, so very nice all res, and a very nice physical damage received reduced by 30%, so that was just freaking massive. And then some MDR, magic damage reduced by 50, and I think the helm has MDR in as well. Oh, that's it? Magic damage reduced by 3? Okay, that's ass. Vamp Gaze has a lot. Who my mercenary is wearing that. Let's see how much the Vamp Gaze. I think at max it's 15 or something. Oh, it has physical damage reduced by 15%. Okay, magic damage reduced by 20. Oh my god. So it's an absolute hog. Can this build defeat the Council? I am unsure. Let's find out. But nonetheless, I have Natalya's Grim Helm, which is a pretty good item. Some strength and dex, and this thing has a socket in it, so I put a perfect fire facet in it. So this character actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fire facets on them. 7 fire facets on them, including the 2 in this weapon. So yeah, not all that budget. But some parts are budget, like the Sunder Charm, for example, the Natalya set, not counting what's in them. Mara's is pretty high-end, 28 all-res, close to perfect. But then the Natalya's boots, which have great mods, 40% run walk, cold res 25, lightning res 25. So very nice mods on the boots. The armor kind of sucks for mods, unfortunately. It gives the +2 to Shadow Disciplines, which isn't all that helpful with this build. And again, I put 3 perfect fire facets in it. Gives some life, some defense. However, it does give a very nice poison length, reduced by 75%. So that was just massive. And then I have Arak, Stone of Jordan, Ravenfrost, and Magefist. And again, this weapon right here. So I just maxed out Wake of Fire along with its 2 synergies, and I also maxed out Death Sentry. So I can cast those. And a few of you have pointed out how my previous builds had a Phoenix Shield on, of course, which is very nice to use with this character. But the problem is the Redemption Aura would redeem all the corpses, so it wouldn't leave corpses for the Death Sentry to pop, which is kind of a problem. Now, of course, you can cast the Death Sentry way far away, and maybe the enemies over here will get killed, and then your Phoenix won't suck those souls. But it's just a problem you have to deal with. Oh, damn, dumbass. All right, I'm going to skip that. I mean, you saw that. That was okay. They're all almost dead, so I would say she can definitely do the Trav. Maybe I'll try that one more time. All right, so I'm going to skip the Trav. It kind of sucks anyway, but let's see how well this character fares in the Chaos Sanctuary. These guys are innately fire immune. Oh! What the hell am I doing? Death Sentries. Alright, Wake of Fire. 1 Death Sentry. Yep, and you can hear it functioning now. It's actually popping a lot of corpses. Very effective. Oh my god! It's hideous! Yeah, it's actually doing quite well. I suppose for research purposes, I should consider this build without any facets, and maybe even without this GG Claw, with the +30 to traps and the +3 to Wake of Fire, and the 2 facets that are in, of course. So I could try this build. Ooh, 41 all res on that shield. That's quite nice. But I've held on to that. 41 all res. Exile will be good, but it's not ethereal, so kind of a waste of that mod. Not that defense is all that important anyway. Alright, so a lot of fire immunes here. That used to be fire immune anyway, without the Sunder, and it took care of them quite well. Just a couple out of that is called a Nacho Libre. Load the sace. Yeah, Fade might be important. Alright, so skip fade. Oh! Don't do it. Oh my god! A shadow bow as well, superior. A good base for the mercenary. 15% enhanced damage! Jeez! And what do these get for sockets? Shit, are they 5 sockets or are they 4? I think they're 4, but I'm not entirely... If they're 4, of course, you can Larzik it. And, but if it's 5, the problem is you can't cube socket something that's superior. It cannot be, so in which case you wouldn't be able to make Faith out of that thing. But yeah, what a hog of a bow. I've never found one of these before. Perfect at this, of 15%. Yeah, I should really think about making a Faith in that thing. But yeah, I gotta get to the bottom of it. I think they max out at 4, but I'm just not entirely sure. Good mercenary base. In fact, it's a good base for an Amazon as well. Because of the gear options that it allows for you to wear. It has pretty high damage and an acceptable IS breakpoint where there are actually a lot of endgame Amazons that, or Manazons now, that utilize a Shadow Bow Faith. Which I've never tried, so that's something I'm going to have to try out. Compare it and get to the bottom of what items can you use with that thing. I know that Giant Skull is something that I think you can use with a Matriarchal Bow with a Faith and still hit a very nice attack speed breakpoint. Because the problem with Giant Skull is it only has the 2 sockets, so it doesn't allow for a 3rd socket that something like a 3-socketed Tiara or whatever would have, where you could hit a good breakpoint with that. So, but it does have knockback, obviously, which is kind of its purpose. So yeah, I would like to try that. Try an Amazon build with Shadow Bow, maybe Giant Skull and all that shit. All right, but yeah, Natalya's set. Let me cast some of these things on him. Jagged Star. Moonfall. Complete ass item, unfortunately. Claws. I've been identifying all these freaking claws now. Just trying to find something like this. Alright, so there you have, there's NAT set. Kind of sucks, but you know what? But, yeah, I think the reason this Amazon can prevail very well could be that I popped all those facets in it. Which is pretty much cheating. So, yeah, I think I would like to try a more budget build with Wake of Fire, which I've really been enjoying. Maybe try it in the cows. I just need to take all the facets off this thing, maybe put a Bartok's claw on, and just have the Fire Sunder, and see how well they perform then, because that would actually be quite budget. But yeah, you can make it work, obviously, with all these facets. So, let me know what sort of changes I should make to this build, or should I try a NAT set without the facets? I'm kind of thinking maybe I should, just to see how it works out. And I appreciate you guys for all your support. Thank you to my patrons and channel members. Some of you guys have been around for a long frickin' time. It means a lot to me that some are out there willing to support me in such ways, you know? It's kind of a dream come true and shit. The fact that I can make these videos, and I intend to continue making Diablo stuff. Maybe some other games, maybe some gym talks and shit. So, yeah, you guys, really appreciate you and all your support. May the Creator bless you sevenfold, alright? I'll talk to you guys later. Peace be with you.